Hello, and welcome back on into the stream. We are back with Outer Wilds. And man, this is going to be it today. We are going to get to the end. I know where I'm going, what I need to do. It is just execution now. It is solely, purely execution of a process. But a few little other things. I did manage to grab a note over the Master Chef lore, so I haven't actually read it yet. I just copy and pasted it and got it through to myself. So I have, outside of reading the first line, it says HQ, it's me the chef. I do not know anything further than that. I have not read the rest of the message. So we'll get to find out what that is a bit later on the stream. Today is also a very amazing day. Hey Dark Jaws, welcome on in. In that it is indeed Friday. But I'm just waiting until a few more people kind of roll on in before I kind of really kick into things. Some other things. I was watching a small video of Elden Ring Night Rain, that there was a event over in Vegas where FromSoft invited people in and said, hey, come take a look. Come check this out. See what it's all about. See what's kind of going on here. And so, yeah, they got people over, showed them the game, but then said, here's 15 minutes of footage. It's not your footage, but it's footage. You're allowed to use this only. So it's very interesting what they're kind of doing with it, because they have taken Elden Ring and made it a lot faster. Like, the speed at which you can kind of do things is crazy fast. That, you know, there's no more fall damage. You can climb up like low ledges now just by wall running up it. There's like a bird that can take you around through predefined paths, but you can decide when you want to drop off that path. There's lots of stuff, and then same with like all the loot in that it's like some things are loot only for one person, in that, you know, you defeat something and each player gets one piece of loot each, and that's their piece of loot. Or there's other things where it's shared loot, so you open a chest and everyone, you know, can then go wild on that chest of loot. Now it's going to be interesting what they do with two players, because it is possible to run it on two players if someone disconnects as well. So the build of the game they're on, because they're having Wi-Fi issues at their event center, it was, they'd have 3 people go in, say 1 person disconnect, and 2 people would be stuck on 3-player difficulty. Now, almost all the bosses have been redesigned to take 3 people into mind. So it's all interesting stuff. Because of course Roka has some context on Elden Ring, but not a lot. So doing it with Roka is going to be very interesting, because there's none of that like background knowledge for Roka on what Elden Ring was or is and what the dodging mechanics like. But I guess potentially learning from Monster Hunter Wilds will be an interesting kind of, stuff, bringing it all together. Very interesting. However, I feel like it is time to jump into it and get going on saving the universe, or in this case, the galaxy. Let's make sure I'm sitting upright, because this is gonna be it. Actually, before I jump in, I need to think around what's gonna happen. I am going to travel to the space station. I'm going to take the core. We're then going to travel to Dark Bramble. We're going to get our way over to the crashed spaceship, fire our probe, and then go and chase the furthest away probe inside or past the stuff, the eggs. So that will have to make sure we boost through nicely, and that's what I'm worried about, because I haven't ever got past that without being by myself. Yep. And from there, question mark, question mark, question mark, we figure it out. Gee, that's something I've realized. You've never seen what's down the bottom left. I don't know if there is anything down there. Like, when we're here, there's nothing. It's just an empty screen apart from the dot in the middle. But it's going to be interesting to see what you guys have been missing, because I forgot to kind of check if I was like actually seeing over anything. Now, the Ash Twin Project. Aha, so when you say some fun things, is this stuff you could talk about here in chat, or is it more kind of like pointing fingers together, oh, best not to be put into Twitch chat, kind of fun? So a hollow-out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths and Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use energy from a supernova. Oh, a portal gun. Is it a usable portal gun that will actually move people between places? And Sam, welcome on in. Let's make sure we are actually sitting upright and we're not shrimping. Ugh. Before I go any further, Sam, in the game, have you played Outer Wilds, or do you ever plan to play Outer Wilds? Ah, so it will be able to move people around. Okay, that is very cool. Okay, cool. It's just that I am right at the end of the game, and this is a game you can only ever play once. Yep, and that with it, it's you can play it multiple times, but the whole key thing with the game is exploring, learning, understanding. That if I zoom out, you'll see how everything's kind of connected together, and like there's all these different things you learn and how it all fits together and all comes together towards this Ash Twin project kind of thing. But they've all got their own thing. Like there's the vessel, which is still important, Ash Twin project, the orbital probe cannon, the quantum moon, and how it all fits together into, yeah, it fits into everything. So it's all about kind of initially just blindly traveling into the solar system and just go to a planet, take a look around, go explore things, go read some text. And that goes, hey, you've just learnt about the quantum moon locator, and then maybe you see the quantum caves nearby. And then you go, okay, I can go to a different planet, and you get the eye signal locator on one thing, and then the Bramble Island, and then you see the ruptured core, and like you get it all fitting together. And it's slowly, you start to go, oh, I now need to go here. Yeah, it's a very explorer game. Hey, Batplit, welcome on in. We are right at, literally have opened the game, and I'm just looking at our chat that we have to do here. And I was just giving Sam and Darkjaws a heads up as well, just before we jump into anything. But I was just having a read of the stuff because we didn't read the Ash Twin project text last night. But there is also a new free emote as well. That as long as you're following the channel, you there's another emote you can now use. So enjoy it for all it's worth. But yeah, so the Ash Twin project was designed to use energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. Excellent. Yep, it is. So when either Roku or myself pulls off an absolutely Chad move, or we're looking stunning, that is your emote of choice. So the Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. So, that is everything now. Red. Yep. So, how do we get to... I guess we'll just head that way. Let's fly on over there. I guess I still have to do the teleport, but I'm not going to be hanging around reading text so much. I should be getting down here. Let's align with this planet. Where is our dude? If I were a dude, where would I be? I'd be right there. Because what we're going to do is, oh yeah, a quick little doze off, and let that go. I'm just going to do 1 minute, and we're going to quickly pause it. Aha! Okay, Dutchers, I have got you. Give me 1 second while I just hit that button. And we will change on over. Let's do that button, that button, that button. Let's do a zoom in, because I like this one being a bit bigger. And we'll reset view position, and... Whoa, we're back. We're now Wolf. And I think we need to believe it as well. Good reminder, Wolf, that if you can... And if
it is Fanny Pack Friday, and I got to tell you, I just feel super about it. And if...
An absolute monster. Oh, that was risky. Okay, cool. So it's starting to get the suck. Well, yeah. Hey, Wolf. We are right about to do the very end of this game now. We've learnt everything we need to learn. It's now just a matter of execution. The planet is getting the suck. And we are just going to follow the suck around until we find where we need to be with the twin towers. Without getting sucked ourselves. I like Fanny Pack Friday more myself. It is, but I wouldn't also say no to a tomboy. Whoa. Let's not get absorbed by that. Aha, just what we need. Cool. So, I need to be underneath here. I need the sand to drop more. Wonder if it's safe to wait here. I'll turn my flashlight on. Come on. This is a risky game I'm playing because we could get the big suck if it comes around quicker than this goes down. Hey, cheers, Wolf. Ah, nope, we've got safety. Cool. Now we just need other planet to come across, the one that's sucking all the sand out, and we just have to walk ahead once it's up ahead above us. Here's our teleport point, all uncovered nicely. Because there's no ceiling here, we just have to be careful. We have to use this ceiling so we don't get sucked. Here it comes as well. Yep, so here comes the planet. And it's going to come across. There's all the sand. We go 3, 2, 1. Zoom, and we get teleported here. We need to get all the way around, so let's start going. Okay, I'll definitely have a look out for it. As always, it depends on what day it is and the timing. Now this is the one that we did first. Alright, we need to turn gravity off. Alright, quickly nab. Oh yeah. Let's. Oh, no, down. Up. Nab our warp core, and we're going to head to there. That gets us out there. Ship is over that way. Yeah, I saw that you were going to do a rack of lamb. Key thing is, make sure you got some vegetables with it. So that's the most important part. So, now I've got that. Let's start making some distance up into space. Watch out for that planet. Then, once we've made distance away from it all, tab, and we need to go to Dark Bramble. So Dark Bramble is over that way. So let's aim at it and go. Zoom. You can mark the vessel on your log. Oh. Aha. Alright, the sun kind of threw things off a bit. So once I get here, we will mark the vessel so we don't have to go and fire the thing through, right? We'll just go straight to the vessel. Awesome. Cool. So we will get up, head to here, and the vessel will mark on HUD. We're going to get our butts back over here. Now we're going to head for that signal there. Is it? Or is it that one? No, it will be that one, won't it? Because this is the red one. Yep. I'm gonna hit it. Please don't be bad if I touch it. My hands are off my mouse. Yep, I am not moving. Like, we are just drifting through space at this point. So I can still hear him behind me. Actually, I could equip a scout launcher now, couldn't I? We are in relative safety here. Yes. Cool. We're in relative safety. We've matched. That is a straight line. We're safe. Oh. Yes, cool. It's safe in here. And we will slow her down. Stop. Out. We are healthy, full. In we go, around. Warp core inserted. Gravity restored. I don't know why we rotated that, but we rotated it. Maybe we'll bring this around to this side. Alright. The coordinates, bottom left. What? Oh, I coordinates. I don't know what I'm looking at. Input them. Oh. Oh, I see. That. Oh. 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 It goes there, 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 there. There, 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 there. Oh. This one is rotated wrong. Right. So that's correct. That's correct. That one. Oh, I see what it is. How do I... That's that, that, that. Stand here? No. What? Oh. I just had to lift this one up. Haha. Oh, so we've teleported the ship. You can see the eye of the universe out there, which is cool. Let's have a look down here and see what this has to say. Never encountered anything like this. A similar vessel appears on the universe itself. Yeah, because I've already read this. Yeah. Yeah, I've already read that. So we know all this. So what can we find out here? Can we go through this door now? Is it just going to open for me? No. I guess upstairs maybe. But like we've read all this, haven't we? Battle and when the vessel's mortally wounded. The vessel sells a fuselage. Yeah, because I've already read it's fuselage. Yeah, so we've already read that, and probably this one over here as well. Yep. If we... There's quantum fluctuations out there. Guessing I can't just... No, I can't just walk outside. True that. It is... This here. Aha. Is that a... Yes, it is. It's a quantum moon of sorts. Ah, very heavy here. Ooh. Oh. Yo. Yeah, 2.4 times gravity. 2.5. It's getting heavier. I can barely stand on my own feet. Well, this is definitely a thing, isn't it? Well, this is terrifying. What? Okay. Oxygen detected. Okay, we've got trees. What? Holy shit, boss. Oh, they got me. Oh. Oh. No, I know things are going to appear in front of me. It's not too bad, but like, holy shit. Right, because we were looking from the quantum moon through that to here. Wow. Oh. Oh. I guess. Only one thing for it. Oh. That gravity's. What we can do is we can walk up these as well. This gets us really close to this hole. There we go. Ooh. Yo. What? What the? We're back on our planet. What's this? It was found by Feldspar, Goss, and Slayer and Hornfels to explore the solar system, the end of the universe. Well, Mr. Statue. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity, then exploded in a violent supernova. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. With only the footsteps, this is eerie. Hornfels' observations. This is incredible. At first, I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? What? Because we saw all those little explosions in the distance, so those were other suns going pop. Right, we're now on a cosmic scale. So we can fly through the universe at a cosmic scale. Or we just come down to our planet. Haha. Pretty. We just snuffed out an entire universe. Are these all the different universes that I created through, like, just playing the game? Like all my different runs. Oh. Oh, some of them are going pop. They're all beginning to snuff out. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't know where I am. Okay, I'm coming back down. Oh. Unidentified signal nearby. Do you want ominous? That's ominous. Oh. Oh, it's quantuming. Oh. Oy. Oh, hello, Iska. Do you hear music? I do hear music. Stay there, Iska. Ah. Aha, there we go. Oh, there we go. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. Aren't you forgetting someone? Oh. The quiet shade. Okay, so it's not disappearing on me. Cross old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Oh. Wait. Whoa. Ah. We slowly reach up. And... aha. It's like making your password the word monkey many times. If you write it once, it's all good. But, you know, you write the word monkey once and it says weak password, but you write monkey 3 times and it says strong password, hence monkey strong together. It's everyone. What'd you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music? Not yet. No rush, I'm not going anywhere. The conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. Then I'll wait until you're ready to know the answer. Should I begin? Not yet. Shall I begin? Not yet. Well, hold on. Can I start? Not yet. Is that, should I get out the old harmonica? Not yet. Well. Well, go, bro. Is that music? Yes. Yeah, this should be cool. Yes. Oh, I see. Damn. This is so good. I know I've forgotten one, but it's like I'm just basking in it. I don't know if I'm on a time thing or not, so I'm guessing probably not. Yes. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. It has been wild. And welcome in, Turtle. Oh. Oh. Oh, this got a lot more ominous again. This gonna do things. What? But that is a new universe. Yep. So that's an interesting question. Did everyone actually know what was going on? And everyone was just leading me on a journey? Because the fact that it was all there at the end, is that just, you know, timey-wimey quantum stuff? But the fact they're like, hey, you're here, welcome in, all that kind of stuff, and they seem to be chill, it's like, yeah. Everyone knew, well, everyone in space knew anyway, what was going on, but they didn't want to tell me. They are memory constructs. So everything past you're entering the eye is the eye taking shape that's comfortable, a shape that's comfortable for you. Right, so at the very beginning of the game, everything is normal. People are just people, they're living their lives, everything's good. We go and look at the Nomai statue, and that's where the eye kind of takes over at that point then, yep. Oh, there's this reflection in my room. Oh, everything's on until I physically entered the eye, right. So people didn't know, but once I was in the eye, anything could happen at that point. Okay. Mobius Digital Games. What a bunch of awesome dudes. What a set of dudes. But yeah, Turtle and Eldris, now that you guys are in here as well, there has been a new emote for followers that has been added. And it is, yeah, a free emote, so as long as you're following, you'll have access to it. Right, so say, yeah, Overvis, I'll make sure they're not scared. Yep, there's Roka Chad and there's Beta Chad. Yeah, you can kind of see what it was doing with that, like, yeah, you know, hey, a visitor, I'll make sure they're not scared. But like initially it kept flicking between, like, it probably looked at my memories and, like, you know, trees and other various things were flicking in and out of existence as I was walking towards it. And I guess that's it, probably kind of learning, going like, what did I feel comfortable with? What did it see in my memories, my mind, all that kind of stuff? Until eventually it went, yep, cool, here's your friends. You like these people. Hey Raz, welcome on in. We have literally just finished. You're seeing the ending credits roll. And what a game Outer Wilds was. Oh, I see. This was even a thing with backers and all that. Interesting. Very interesting. Yep, this is the first time I've finished it, so I got to experience what I feel like was the whole game, outside of a few little pieces of text like hidden away in places. Like, I think I got without the expansion, so this was just the base game. I guess as a question for the DLC, is it something that would be finished in like an hour, or are we talking like it's going to be another kind of 5 to 10 hour kind of journey? Because if it's like a 1 to 2 hour kind of thing, I'd probably get it and go into it. 10 to 20. Okay, so it's not going to be something that's, yep, going to be done tonight then. That will definitely be a future game then. Yeah, about 2/3 the duration I just played. Oh. Ah, planets are starting to form again. Oh, and a new set of creatures toasting their marshmallows. Move the mouse out of the way of the screen. It's horrorish, but like legitimately horror works in there for a story they want to tell. Right, so that load previous save would take me back to being able to just explore where I was before. Right, so the DLC has a bit more of a horror element to it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right, you get profile as well. So I could do another. I could have two profiles going through kind of differently. So if I was to do a new expedition, I could technically finish the game immediately. Like do a new expedition. Yeah, you want to do a DLC on the same profile, so I have all the stuff. But if I was to do a new expedition, I could technically go to the planet, do the warp, get the core, and just go straight to Dark Bramble, put it in there, teleport around. As long as I memorized what the shapes were, which I mostly have memorized, then yeah. Yeah, beat the game in under 22 minutes. Do we want to have a go at that? Because what is classed as beating the game? Is it just getting to there, or is it like picking up everyone's little instruments and stuff and getting all back and activating them? I might give that a go. I'm going to give that a little bit of a go and see if we can get close. So, we're going to get going. Actually, we should align with that one. Where is our dude? Oh, it's flying away from me. Go back here, planet. It's align with it. There's our dude. Oh yeah. I don't often use the landing mode. No, we're not going to start the DLC today because I will not be playing it next week, so there's not enough time in it. I want to do a minute. Oh. Now, I'd rather be able to do the DLC kind of all in one go. Actually, I should... yeah, ping the vessel now. Okay, so it's ideal to have the expansion from the start, but I wanted just like the base game. Because yeah, I wanted like, you know, just a, this is what, you know, the developers intended. On release, this was the experience you were supposed to get. Like I said, it's almost nothing at the start of the game. Good to know that it wouldn't spoil it if I did. But yes, there's a few other games I want to play through first. So I want to experience them before kind of, yeah, jumping into this one too much. And peekaboo. Gotta love quantum moons. Oh, here's the tower. Oh. There's a small section in the museum, which is currently displayed as coming soon if you don't have the DLC. Okay, cool. Good to know. Ah, here is... like, what? Nearly overshot it. My Tower of Power. Now we just have to wait. Yep, Tilted Towers. Yeah, like I said, universe. Or, yeah, galaxy, star, whatever, blowing up. Another star going kaboom. Come on. Man, you think 22 minutes is not a long time. But when you're kind of waiting for something, you're like, come on, come on. Actually, while we're here, let's take a selfie to say we were here. Oh, not there, but we'll get one right there. And way took a selfie. Torture shirt land the loop. They freak out about seeing basically every sign of galaxy and everything blowing up at the same time. Here is our planet. Excellent. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I have to follow gravity. It's 2.3 times gravity. I don't get up high enough. One warp core and one warp teleporter. Avoid the sun. Line flight trajectory. That point, so I'll play it so Bear knows where to start when he does. So in fact, there are a couple ways that you can cause a time paradox to destroy the fabric of space-time. Interesting. Okay, well, we don't need retro rockets. Actually, no, we do. We don't want to crash into the planet. Oh yeah, let's try not to crash into planets. Bah. Hull breach detected. Uh-oh, I broke the ship. Okay, boys, we doing this the old-fashioned way. Ooh. Like overcommitted. Uh-oh. We got a branch in the way. Yeah, there we go. I'll loop around there. Past that one. Yep, I should be good now. I hit here. This is fine, Bappler. There's nothing wrong with doing it this way. I'll go that way. Oh yeah, too fast, too fast, too fast. Cool, there's gravity. Now I need to do this thing. Oh, I'll try, I know the coordinates still. Right. There, there, there. This one goes there, 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 there. This one goes there, there, there. Oh, we warped the whole thing. Now I'll come around here and dump that into there. Oh, could you like climb up something and drop off and crush yourself? It's gonna spawn things in front of me again, which was annoying. Oxygen tank, cool. Can I speed things up by boosting? Maybe. Get up here, we're gonna witness. There's gonna be Mr. Least. Yep. Wonder if knocking these out myself helps at all. Speed up the process. I just need to keep moving towards an edge. Yeah, here we go. They're starting to go bang now, which is good. Fizz, bang, and pop. Cool. Come on. So yeah, trying metaphors. Oh, okay. Getting closer and closer, or it's getting closer to me. Come on. Yep. Let me in, let me in. Just look away. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Cool guys don't look at explosions. The question is that under 22 minutes or not? We'll find out if we get an achievement or not. Or was I too slow at that end bit? That felt fairly quick, although I did crash my ship, so I had to fly manually. Maybe not then. Yeah, you probably have to take your ship for that raw speed of getting through there. Wow, you gotta be quick to get through that in under 22. Can I skip these? No. I guess this isn't a 22-minute ending. Yeah, because it's from a fresh start. Yep. Yeah, it needs a fresh save. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, if I was to do it, I may as well not change or anything. Cool. That could be a after DLC, then look at doing that. Good to give that one a go of like actually seeing what like a speedrun would look like. Because I'm almost interested in what a speedrun of the game is. Yeah, from a fresh start, what do people, like what's the speedrun category look like? Well, while this is going then, let's flick on over here just so I can bring some stuff up at my end. And let's get, how can I keep the background music going? I can't. When I alt tab out, it changes. So we'll get some different background music. Like that. Ooh, not that, not that, not that. We want to go, So Outer Wilds, any percent speedrun, world record 7 minutes 13, was done 7 months ago. Well, can I? No, okay, so I can't get rid of Outer Wilds, so yet anyway. So what we will do then is, what happens if I jump over to the Chrome scene? Does that? Oh, it does work. Cool. And expand it down a bit there. And we'll give it a little bit more. I figured let's just take a quick look at this. So we will theater mode it. We'll make sure we've got 1080p. We'll turn off the background music just for a second. I want to see what... because it's got Echoes of the Eye. Is this going to... Do you think this would spoil anything? Because Village, ATP, Vessel, Warp, Observe, Clone, End. Does that sound like anything that's going to be spoilery? I guess we'll see. No spoilers ahead. Cool. Yep, so they... Oh, look at that. In there, get the suit, and now... Yep. I got the stuff there. Oh, you can boost using that thing? That's wild. And now, of course, the statue's doing its magic. First action, so there could be a spoiler alert. If anything comes up, I'm just going to pause it if it's not something I've done. But we'll have to see, because yes, he's waiting probably long enough for it to do its thing. Oh, I see. They've actually paused their timer here as well, because it's literally just waiting in game. Well, they are really giving it some time here. I guess they have some exact number that they want to be on. Because this is any percent. It's going to be interesting. It gets it run to a good position around the sun. It's drained a whole bunch off. I see they're not autopiloting. Oh. But they... Oh, so the bottom of it is... Good lord. Oh, and then they can just jump to the other side. They drop gravity, do that. That is... I took the warp to the sun station from the planet. So from this planet, I warped to the sun station. That is wild. That is so wild what they just did. Because I just waited for the sand to lower and I walked over the top of all of these spiky things when there was still sand in the tower. And that warped me over to the sun station. Yeah, the movement tech is crazy. And look, they've got it aligned just right. Looks like they're going to just go wham into it with momentum. Yep, they are just... Are they going to... With momentum as well. Ah, they can't swallow right on the edge. Yo. I've been through here once with my spaceship. Wait, what? How did they... Hold up, so they came along here, they went through, and as they were boosting full speed, oh, they hit, there was an eject button. Oh, I didn't know there was an eject button next to me. Oh, I see, and they fire those for increased reduced momentum. You bounce off that, start moving it, place the warp core. Get around, get through there. Yep, don't want to be as far across as possible to get ready. Where are they going? Oh, they're just leaving. They're just leaving the spaceship. Yep, that's clipped right through the door. Down to the planet. Yeah, and they just got to the weird, like, warpy stuff. Yep, push U's through the edge there because he can reach it. Yo, that is like as you say, the movement tech. Well, it's out of this world. It's outer wild movement tech. There we go, get onto the ground. Watch him have flashlight be bound to mouse wheel or something. It just goes and just flicks it on and off. I'm calling it now. There's roll mouse wheel to activate flashlight. Yep, the forced waiting for just everything to go out. Cheers, Batplet. The fact that they're looking to grind the 70X. So 7 minutes and 0 something seconds. Oh, you're gonna get there immediately. Oh. Oh. You don't need the dude there. The dude's completely optional. Oh, so only if you meet them on the Quantum Moon is when they're there. So because that's a fresh run, no one to meet, and then yeah, whip out your gun and start moving quickly. Oh, and there we go. That is time. 7 minutes, 13 seconds. That is fast. Well, before we see any other spoilers on any of those things, let's go back to this scene and we'll bring this across here. Okay. Oh yes, is that? Oh yeah, because that didn't finish. Actually, what we'll do then, we'll use Outer Wilds as our background music. Let me put Outer Wilds on the second screen. And there we go. That, wow. What, like, what? Yeah, I can definitely recognize it. That, like, experiencing the game with just those minor little kind of like, you would poke me and say, hey beta, go remember your map of what you learned. And you're like, okay, I'll go remember what I learned. It's like, oh yeah, that happened. Well, beta, what did you learn on that planet? You're asking a good question, yeah? But yeah, I'm glad I had you for the hints, Mapler, because you would have been shouting at it big time. But like, man. I think there was one done recently because they're every 15 minutes or so. So I am shrimping at the moment. Give it a bit of time because it's probably not going to be too much longer because we unshrimped right before we watched that. That was 8 minutes. So it's going to be soon-ish. I made sure I put kind of like I think it was, I'd say about 15 minutes on it for a cooldown. Just because once you've unshrimped, you don't want to unshrimp immediately afterwards again. It don't make sense. But yeah, I am thinking a shorter stream today. I won't jump into Metal Gear Rising Revengeance today. Haha, but that's something we can do. That test. Yep, cool. That's working there.
Science compels us to explode the sun.
Oh, actually, while this is running, I do have another one as well. Let me quickly flick this up here and put that middle of the screen so I can read it. And let me do another one. I am going to... We're going to have to do a little bit of stuff. We'll turn this down from 0.8 to 0.5. Bring that back up. Do that. And then, here we go. It's something from earlier today. Yeah, something from earlier today that I missed out on. Oh yeah, true. This is loud for me, but not for you, right? So I'm not shouting over myself. Cool.
HQ, it's me, the chef. After years and days of trying, I finally met the day where I can actually fit in these leather pants. HQ, are we still going with the plan of turning me into a K-pop star? Heard Cortana likes all those K-dramas. HQ, think we can put a video together now during Valentine's? Can you send it to her through email? Please, HQ, I'm bored and lonely. No, I can't actually speak Korean, but I'm quite the dancer, like my boys in the BTS. What? No, this is not a phase. HQ? Oh, God.
I did. I managed to scroll back and get all the stuff from it. Just grab a copy of it. And so that was the first I'd seen it. Like, all I'd seen of it was the beginning bit going like, hey HQ, and I made sure I didn't read anything. I just kind of kept my eyes mostly closed, copy into email, emailed it to myself from work, job done. Oh, yep, there you go. It's playing its ending music nicely. But with that, could I get a wee little sip as well? And after that sip, I think we need to remind everyone properly what is very special and might have been forgotten. Cheers, Baplet. Because I think we need to indoctrinate some people into becoming believers, because I feel like we've stopped believing and we need to start believing again. So, let me start with... actually, no, that'll be fine having that there. Let me help you all believe with...
And if you can't believe it, it's a Friday once
again. It is indeed Friday once again. What a day. What an awesome day. Let's bump that back up to 0.8. Yep, for realsies, it is Friday once again. Because at this time of night, it's just about Friday all the way around the world as well. Like, I think... Oh... Yes, Hawaii should be in Friday by now. Pretty sure Hawaii should be enjoying their Friday. Because that's like the one place is like... It's got to be right near the end of the day to get Hawaii in there as well. Can't forget our Hawaiian bros. But there we go. We will quit on out and we'll get that going again. Oh, and looks like I need to just adjust that. So I'm looking straight at the camera again. That's a lot better. That looks so much better when you're looking. You're not like just staring off onto one side when you're trying to look straight. Man. This avatar is so good. Like it's got such a good look to it. But I am the sheep. Like, I love it, but the sheep is me. But yeah, Roka's ability to draw is out of this world with a mouse as well. But yeah, not a problem at all. That I've seen little bits of that game, like the original that is, and I kind of know like what goes on, like the kind of things that can happen. So it's like, for me, I love the concept of trying to work with someone and like, you know, only one person can see the orders easily. That, you know, the person, you know, the customer comes up and says, I want a hamburger and it's this, this, and this. So they're, you know, running back shouting, I need 2 burger patties, I need some lettuce, I need, you know, here's a bun, I need this cut up. So maybe the person at the front can get the buns, but they're not split. The person with a knife that's chopping everything up can split it and hand it back. And like, it's that, you know, I guess people are almost given roles and those roles can only do certain things. So you don't get that thing of like, you know, everyone rushes to one room and like does a whole bulk of one thing. It's like someone goes, I'm in the front room, they click the front room position and they then get locked into that room and that's all they can do. They can't be handed a knife. And the person who says, I want to be the chopper is then locked into the chopper. Role separation is key, yep. So then it's now that verbal thing saying, I need this, I want that, can you get me this? This person's getting angry, you know, we're taking too long. I got to get this ready for this person. Hey, we need to start cooking things. And then, of course, the other people have issues that happen. You know, say the person cooking could have a fire randomly start and it takes out a stove, or they need to quickly get to the other side of the kitchen, grab the fire extinguisher and stove, and, you know, put it out and it slows things down a bit. The chopper could get, you know, things that, like a slippery floor or something, so it's like they're on ice. It's like, it's all those little things that make it great. Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you made it so it was extensible, so people could create their own kind of areas, then people could do that. They could go, hey, I want to, initially, just like a Sudoku, you start it in creator mode, you create your Sudoku, and then you go and solve it. Now, most of the time you just solve a given to Sudoku, but someone has to create it initially. So you could have, your pre-made ones, or you could go into Creator Studio and go, I want to spawn only one cooking station. I want to spawn 3, and I want to do 2 knives are available, and, you make certain things available. Yeah, as I say, because it's Resonite, everything's editable. I guess it's making it usable like that for your everyday person. This is not something you're going to do within a month. Like, if you did, that's amazing, but I recognize you only have a month. Let's get your minimum viable product and add nice to haves to it rather than really advanced features. But like something where it's, you don't need to have, the super admin edit mode. It can actually edit itself and be extensible itself. Seems like such a good thing. Like, you have that single pane that becomes the base of the game. So, you say you give out the game as, this item, so someone spawns it into their world, and it's just a single flat sheet which says, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to have, space for one person? I know you've got time and resources, but it's like, this is what I see as like a moving it into the future, 3, 4, 5 months down the line. You'd have like a single wall, which you go, hey, I want a single player game, 2-player, 3-player, you've got a few pre-built ones, and then you may have one for like separate everyone, as a pre-built one that you've made, or you go, hey, make your own, and then it goes, cool, this is what you can spawn. You can spawn out frying pans, chopping stations, people that can turn up. And so you can do that and maybe give them like a slider. Hey, how many customers do you want coming through? Few, medium, lots. And then that kind of creates the rest of it around it. So, people are they're interacting with the game, not with the admin settings of Resonite to like duplicate what you've already created to make more. Because that's the one thing with VR chat that's awesome. When you go into a world, you get presented with usually that single pane, which you go, hey, welcome to this game, what do you want to do? And it's, hey, I want, to play this class, I want these weapons, I want only medium zombies, you pick your things, and it sends you off into the world and says, here you go, there's your settings, there's your class, have fun. And you didn't need to edit anything. Yep, exactly. You've got that minimum viable product. You need to work to what your minimum viable is. And then if you go, I want to take this further, then you can take it further. Because I guess the menu, if you added, say, 3 items to the menu, a burger, a pizza, and item X, or say another third item, if each one of them has, I'm just thinking, because you had burger patty, lettuce, tomato, and cheese, so 4 items that could go on it. Yeah, once you get, say, 3 things, and you could have any quantity of those. When I say any, let's say that's limited to 2 of maximum. So the biggest burger you could make would be 2 patties, 2 cheese, 2 tomato, 2 lettuce. And just 1 bun always. Okay, so you've handmade your variants of burgers. So double cheese, cheese tomato, and full, right. But even with those 3 variants, like those 3 variants plus the next one, like there's going to be so much when you're kind of shouting out, hey, I need, something together. Like if you're working with other people, it's that like, hey, I'm putting stuff together. I'm going to need this, I need this, I need this. And like, people aren't getting you what you need in time. It's like, we got another customer, gotta get more tomatoes, more tomatoes. Suddenly you overload with tomatoes. And it's keeping that kind of flow through. One thing I saw, I guess there needs to be some way to limit the ability to just mass produce. Especially for the person or whoever's doing the chopping, that if you're playing by yourself, that's fine because you've got to do so many tasks yourself. It's not too much of a problem. But let's say you had a slightly bigger area where, you could fit 3 people in there and you were kind of running around going like, hey, I've got the chopping, I've got the cooking, and someone's, I've got the putting together. You go, quick, I'll chop, you put things together, and, you're kind of swapping, changing, and all that kind of stuff. That feels like there almost needs to be a cooldown on things. Like, once you grab the cheese, you've got to wait 5 seconds to grab another cheese kind of thing. You can't just grab 50 cheese, put in a corner. Grab 50 tomatoes, slice them all up in a corner. Grab, 50 lettuce over into a corner. And the burger person says grabbing the meat, chopping that as well, and just hammering it out. So some way to cause a slowdown on the ability to get items. If it's literally once you get it, it just does maybe 5 seconds. And it's whatever feels right, maybe. That if you're playing single player, maybe almost no delay is perfect. Like once you grab an item, you can grab another one immediately. But if it's, you've got 3 people, I guess what I'm referring to is someone literally just bulk grabbing heaps of stuff and cornering it. Bulk grabbing the next stuff, corner it. Bulk grabbing enough. And, when I say corner it, just put it to one side. And then, but then they're like bulk chopping that they're not having to, like they're just getting everything real quick. But as I say, something to just cause an artificial slowness as someone's having to shout out, please wait, I can't get more cheese yet, you're going to have to wait. Like, that's like the panic in someone's voice as they're like trying to furiously grab at like the cheese to get the next cheese. I guess the other way to do that is to separate everything. So, hey, on the left of the kitchen is one thing, on the right is, another item, on the back side is another, by the front entrance is another kind of thing. The only time the spawnable items will be blanked out at the start. Yeah, but what I mean is, let's say you've got 3 people in there, you need something to, like, let's say you've got a larger cooking space. So, it's not the small single room you had. I'm thinking you've made a 10 meter by 10 meter kitchen now versus like your 1 meter by 1 meter you had. Yep, definitely aiming for fun. Ooh. Yeah, I guess it depends on how the optimization goes, because there still needs to be some sort of risk to it. It's just getting that right balance. It's the, hey, there's enough kind of, yeah. You've got that risk in there. I use the term risk and reward, I guess. It's kind of right in this case, but like, yeah, it can't just be so easy that if you're just casually doing stuff, initially it can be, but say as it kind of goes on and, let's say it gets harder over time, then, it needs to be that like, yeah, you need to be really kind of going for it. And you get that panic in. But hey, welcome back in, Wolf. But yeah, I don't think you're in chat when I said it. But yeah, with your rack of lamb, add vegetables. We need some vegetables in there, man. Like, if you boil up some broccoli for a bit, chuck it on the frying pan and just fry that up. Like, something in there to kind of add some color and some greens. Like, that is so important. So important in there. Because, like, that's how you turn a simple meal into something great. Or you've cooked a steak or you've cooked a rack of lamb into you've made a meal. Actually, yeah, true, because if you add more meals, you're going to have to be going to different stations and go, oh, what did they want? Memorize everything they wanted and figure out how to put together, as well as then getting it in the right order as well. Like, you know, not putting the burger patty at the top of the burger, but actually putting it at the bottom or whatever else they want in the order they want. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap things up here because there is a little bit of stuff I want to do before I head to bed. And then, yeah, Roke will be with you tomorrow and duo stream next week. That we're back at it again with a new game. So we're coming at you with a new game next week. So it's going to have to be Watch This Space. Because yeah, it's going to be 2 weeks of new game. So 17th to 21st and 24th to 28th. There'll be a week of solo, which for me, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. For Roka, could be Space Trucker, but unknown. I don't know how Space Trucker's going or if there's even an end to the game. And then the week after, so the week of the 10th to the 14th and the 17th to the 21st, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Wilds. Because it's just unfortunately the way the cookie crumbles, it means you guys will all get to play it effectively a week before us. Well, you've already been playing it now, but like the actual release, not just like the demo. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It is definitely gonna be good. Yep, and that's completely fine as well. That like you may be here in spirit, but not in actual typing. Yep. Yeah, you'll be lurking on that second monitor in spirit. What was it? The brain cell hit me for a second. I think it kind of bounced off, or maybe I just lost it. I think I actually had it because of what I was doing with Outer Wilds, but it's on its way over to Roka, so it should be there by tomorrow morning. No, yeah, because it's prepping for meals, not this week, but next week is what I need to do. When I say next week, because I prep on Saturdays and kind of Sundays for then the week, you know, for that week that I then have them. But yeah, I'm planning on doing something a bit different. I'm going to try and splash out with my meal. Although, actually, maybe not that week, because I want to, yeah, I definitely need to plan things, make sure I'm good on stuff. But yep, nano machines, son, nano machines. It's all nano machines. But welcome in, Roka, and I need to know, does Space space tracker have a end to it? Like, is there a, hey, you have found the end of the game, or is it more of a, you just keep getting more and more missions to just move stuff between two locations? You make more money until you've kind of purchased everything. You go, you know what? That's it. Like, I don't know if there's like a story going through it, like, hey, there's this gang of people who are taking things and you're slowly moving things around, or who knows. Like, I have no concept what's happening just because I see so little. Like, I get to see about 15-20 minutes in the morning. I then disappear off to work, and at work I might see another, well, I see you just chatting at the end, so I don't see any more game. Right, so you could just keep doing all those optional deliveries in between, like upgrade your I was about to say your spaceship, your truck, your space truck, and yeah, then do the kind of the main missions with a lot more kind of speed and power and finesse. But man, Roka, Outer Wilds was, well, it was out of this world, and it was wild at the end, is the best way to put it. That it is, because you didn't see it, I'd almost say you could experience that game yourself and have a good experience. Like, you would have some things spoiled from what you saw on stream, but it wouldn't be too bad. Like, you already know a bit of kind of like what's happening and what's going on. But like, yeah, I wonder if there's a speed run of no spaceship. Because technically, you can get into space without the spaceship. It's just whether there's enough like power in it, and you can actually get to other planets to do things within time limits. So there is a shipless category. Interesting. I was gonna go Outer Wild shipless. So you know how the main category was 7 minutes almost on the dot for the spaceship. Without the spaceship, it adds a minute. It's 8 minutes 23. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, because they're going to be using their gun to slingshot themselves. Like, they would be bow, 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 bow. And using that to accelerate. And it's the same person as well. The same person also has the world record for 100% shipless as well. Yep, Geyser for initial speed, and yep, scout shooting for that extra boost. Yep, so you've seen most of everything, you played a bit yourself. The thing is though, everything pales in comparison to the end of the game. Like, absolutely pales in comparison. The journey is awesome. Like, learning things. Wait, there's a suitless category? $11 minutes 30. Suitless. So, this 100% suitless run was made possible by the discovery of menu storage wrong warp. Cool. They be warping to wrong places with menu storage. I have videos that I want to watch tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to kind of wrap things up here. So, I want to say thank you very much, Battler. You were the MVP of this experience. That you made this so good. I just executed it. You helped poke me in the right way that didn't feel like I lost, you know, my own way. Cheers, Rocket. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Rocket. You have an absolutely great one. Bye-bye. But yeah, also want to give a shout to Dark Jaws as well, who's been around quite a bit, and Wolfargo, so thanks to both of you. And then we also had Razgul, Turtle Tonight, and I believe we also had New Zealander Aladras as well. So thank you to you three as well. Very much appreciated. Yeah, it's kind of what I noticed that when you start like typing in different category names, they're dominating every category almost. It's like, yep, they play the game a lot. And I guess once you reach a point, like, you may find that it's not a heavily sped run game. So, or it's not as popular game as, say, like an Elden Ring or a Mario or something like that. So you're not going to have a lot of people trying to be on that leaderboard. So they have that chance to kind of learn things, show off what they learned and go like, this is how you do it. But they're just spending the time to actually practice it and be in that #1 spot. Hey, shout out to the French. Oh man, my text over there just says FR, for real, for real. There's so many French people in the any percent leaderboard, for real, for real. That's how I'm going to read that message. Problem is, it still makes sense, even if you replace the word French as well. So many for real people in the any percent leaderboard, for real, for real. It's like you go, oh no, it still works. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. It has been one hell of a journey through this. Man, I liked it. Yep, we're going to make it stop. Definitely stop by tomorrow for Roker doing more Space Tracker for the end of Space Week. Cheers, Baplet. As then we come to you tomorrow with a new game. So yeah, hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I will be on VR chat this weekend, and we'll be streaming next week at 8 PM New Zealand time. So once again, thank you all, and bye bye.